Run, my boy. Run to the love of your life. Chunk that bag out. Chunk that bag. What is up, my simpies, and welcome back to the Anime Malapani channel, where we talk about anything and everything anime. And yes, my remedy's low, but yes, my voice is gone again. But that's besides the point. I've been wanting to make this video because you can see on the screen the conclusion of the Rascals Does Not Dream series, High School Stories. The high school arc would officially be closed out with these two stories. And you wonder what I mean about two stories? Two movies in theaters, yes, a 2-for-1 special. And I will rate these movies separately. So we'll talk about the first one first, and then the second one second. Let's get into it. So, alright guys, the first story was the first trailer that we saw, and it was Rascals Does Not Dream of Sister venturing out. This part of the story focuses on Kaide's. It focuses on his little sister wanting to finally push herself to go back to school, to go back to high school, to be normal again, you can say. Just in case you need a quick reminder, going back a little bit to the original series, the season 1, there's something that the teens struggle with that is supernatural, that is called puberty syndrome, meaning it could cause scars, anxiety attacks, it could cause any type of health issues, but in a supernatural kind of way. To explain it in a simple way, for example, like his little sister, she has extreme anxiety, is off the roof, socially awkward, that when she starts panicking, her body starts to bruise up naturally by itself. And that's like the supernatural part of Bunny Girl, of this anime series. So you can say it's a romance with supernatural, a little bit of slice of life. There's a little different stuff mixed in it, which I love. Now getting into the first story, which is, like I said, his sister venturing out, wanted to go to the high school, go to his high school to be more specific. It was a okay story overall. I personally enjoyed the second one, where we talk about it in a bit more. The reason I say that is because this, at least from what they sold to me in the trailers, and even the title of Sister Venturing Out, to me it was more of moments of his sister. It focused still on our main character, I forget his name. It focused on him more, showing him helping her out, doing different stuff for her, which is fine, by the way. But they should have put a lot more emphasis on his sister, because it was about her. And this arc was very, very short, very, very small. So it wouldn't have hurt to kind of give us her point of view in this movie. But it was more like moments, literally, which I'm like, oh, you... Because the point of view was Mai and the brother helping her out, which is great. Like, I'm glad that they did that they showed them to, putting the work in to help her out, to push herself. But I wanted to see the story from her point of view, not from theirs. And that's what kind of, you can say, what didn't sit right with me from the first part of this story, personally. That part, I really didn't enjoy it. I was more like, come on, like, it should have been from her point of view. You should have gave us her point of view, how she was dealing with it, which they did show that a little bit, but I would have liked to see more. Personally, I would have liked to see a whole lot more. On with the second story of this double feature, and as Rascals Does Not Dream of Knapsack Kid, which this is where we see the young version of Mai, Sakta's girlfriend. This young version of her is important to the story, but not too important. But I will go ahead and say this. You have to watch the entire season 1 to understand these stories. It's extremely vital you watch season 1, or these movies, you'll be clueless on what's going on. But anyways, that's besides. But this is where the young version of Mai comes in, and like I said, she's important, but not too important. The main character of this second story is Sakta, Kaire's older brother, and what he's struggling with. There's a certain issue that he just can't accept, to where he himself starts struggling with puberty syndrome. Now, I'm re-recording this because I think I said a little too much, but the position he was in, it was a bit severe, to where he could have chose 2 paths. This is the most info I'm going to give you on this story. Young Mai, little Mai, is a catalyst to 2 universes. That's all I'm going to say. Sakta had to make a choice on what universe he would like to live, and that would be crucial to him making a very, 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 very crucial decision in his life. With all that being said, I loved how they handled this second story a whole lot more than the first story. The first story with Kaire, like I said, I wanted to see more of her point of view than Sakta's point of view. And just the way they handled it with him was beautiful in every way. They did it correct, they did it precise, they did it the way they had to do it. They did a great job with what he's struggling with, which is good. You know, that's what I wanted to see from the first story, but we really didn't get that from the first story. The second story we did, and like I said, Mai, that's all you gotta know about young Mai. The main character here is our hero. He's the main one. And just what he goes through was great. So overall, I did enjoy this second story a whole lot more than the first one, because I feel like they handled it a whole lot better. They did a great job at handling Sakta's situation more than his little sister's overall. Now, even though with that, both stories are extremely vital, because like I said at the beginning of the video, these 2 stories close out the high school stories of the high school arc is officially over with these two stories. Overall, both stories were beautiful, but the first one was a bit of a miss for me. There's other people that feel the opposite. Just fine. Feel the way you feel. You be you. But I'm just glad that this anime's back in my life. Missed what, 5 years? 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, not counting the other movie. 6 years? Was the other movie even canon? I don't think so. No, I think it was canon. You gotta watch it too. But there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered. So, with that, we got one of the best announcements that we could have gotten at the end of the movie. The announcement that we got at the end of the movie, you're getting a small visual of it. Season 2 is in the works. Yes, you heard that right. Season 2 is in the works. All we know is that it is being worked on. We don't know release date. None of that. Get excited, but not too excited. But season 2 has officially been announced. And I'm excited for season 2, which is the university arc. The new arc of this wonderful, beautiful story that I enjoy a lot. I enjoy so much. Just to give you guys a heads up as well on Bunny Girl. Light novel readers already know this. But for us anime onlys, this series is still ongoing. I do not know what arc they're officially in. I just know they're 13 volumes in the light novel. I know it has a manga too. I don't know how deep the manga is or how far ahead the manga is, because I'm pretty sure they're going by the light novel. But the series is still ongoing, and one thing I want to do with the series is kind of keep up with it and keep you guys updated, because this is a series I hold dearly. I absolutely love, and I cannot wait to see season 2. I say we'll get it late next year, early 2026. I feel like it. Like I said, all we know is that it got announced. We don't know nothing else about it. But that is it for me, guys. I won't keep you any longer because I do want to leave my voice rest. Got a big day tomorrow, as in today for you, Saturday. But that's it for me, guys. You watch the movie, let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you excited for season 2? Because I am. But remember, guys, to stay safe and be safe. And keep on watching Bunny Girl.